Welcome to the Wolves Den and another action figure review. Today we are taking a look at the DC Collectibles Icons figure of Batgirl. This version of Batgirl is the new 52 one, so it's her current comic book version of Batgirl. As you can see, she does come with quite a few accessories and extra parts. So let's bust her out of the package and take a closer look at everything. We'll begin by taking a look at Batgirl's articulation, starting with her head here. And we see that it freely rotates side to side, but there's no up or down movement at all. Arms rise to the side about 90 degrees there, but then there is full rotation at the shoulder. She does have a bicep swivel here. And then she's got double jointed elbows. And at the wrists, they also rotate, and then they can rock in and out. And I will note that she comes with 6 different hands. All of them rock in and out like this one does here. And all of them were very tight, so I had to heat them up to loosen them up so that they worked properly. Otherwise, I thought they might break. So just be aware that you might have to warm those up to get the wrists to rock properly. And down here in the torso, she can rock back and forth, and forward and back. And then she's even got this little joint a little farther down to help her even move a little more far forward. So she bends about that far forward and about that far back. So pretty good range of movement there. She's got a bowl joint at the hips here, so she's got a wide range of movement in the legs. She does have double jointed knees, and her feet do rotate, and feet do rock up and down also, and then pivot side to side. And that is it for her articulation. Taking a closer look at the figure, we can see she has a really nice looking head sculpt here. Really nice job on the details. I like the eyes. Really good job on the eyes. The mask looks really good. There's some really thin lines that are painted in very well. Really good head sculpt. Got the red hair with kind of a darker wash over it. I like the way that looks. Only thing about the hair I don't like is it's really glossy looking. Otherwise, looks very good. She does have a second head, which is also a very good head sculpt. Very good paint jobs on that one. She's just got a goofy grin on her face, and her hair is whipping back in the wind when she's riding her motorcycle. And it's pretty easy to get her head off and pop the other one on. And she can look up and down. Oh, no, that wasn't on tight. And she can look down and up a little bit more than with this head, but still not really very much at all. She does come with a pair of capes. Her basic cape here, just lying flat against her. It's a nice short little cape. Nice little rivets there where it's attached to her uniform here. So not much to it, but it still looks good. And that just pegs into her back right there. There's a little peg, and that just pegs right in. And then her second cape, same thing, same design anyway. The only thing different about it is it's flying backwards. So if she's jumping or riding her motorcycle, then her cape's like in the wind and flapping up a little bit here. Otherwise, it's the same cape. Nothing different about it. Moving down the figure, we got a nice bat symbol on her chest there. Looks really well done. I do like all the little folds and creases and the seams on the costume she's wearing. Really nice job on the details there. Got zippers there, zippers on her forearms there. It's a really nice looking belt too. And it just kind of floats there freely. It is pegged in right in there. I don't know if it can come out. I haven't tried, but it sits. It It's got some give, it can move a little bit, but it stays pegged in there, so that's really nice. Just nice details on the legs, nice job on the stripe there. The boots look really good. All the laces are painted in. That's a nice little touch. So good looking figure overall. As I mentioned, she does come with some different hands. Right now I have the hands that she'd use to grip the motorcycle handlebars with, and she has a good grip with those hands on those handlebars. The other thing she can grip with them is this little tiny cell phone, and that just fits right there like that. She's got a good grip on that. She does have the fist hands, which you probably saw earlier. And then she's got this open hand here for her left hand. And lastly, her right hand, she's got a trigger finger. And that's for holding her grappling hook, which I'll show you in a minute. Putting your hands in is pretty easy. They pop out pretty nice, pretty smoothly, and then peg in pretty smoothly too. And as I mentioned, here's the grappling hook. It's just simple gold grappling hook, but really nice details on that thing. Really nice job on that. And she holds it nice and tight. Good grip on that. The last thing Batgirl comes with is this cool little purple Batcycle. Here you can see she stays on there really well. She's got a good grip on the handlebars. She looks really good riding it. And it is a really nice looking vehicle. So let me get Batgirl out of the way here. And let's take a closer look at it. First, you'll notice that it does have this display stand here. And the wheels are supposed to peg into here, although the pegs don't hold very well. It doesn't hold the front wheel at all. Back tire stays a little bit pegged in, as you can see. The tires are free rolling, so you can roll it nice and easy. And the front does turn a little bit, not very much. But this is a very nicely detailed Batcycle. I love the purple color. You got the details of all the engines sculpted in there and painted. Looks really nice. It's just an all-around good looking vehicle. Did a really nice job on the sculpting on this. The design of it looks really good. The only thing I don't like about it is that it doesn't have a kickstand, so it can't stand on its own. It can't look like it's parked with Batgirl nearby. If I want to display it standing up, or I need to use this. And that's a little disappointing because I don't always want to use this. I don't want it always looking like it's moving. I would like it just sitting there like it's parked sometime. And one nice thing about this stand, though, is that it can tilt. So when she's riding the motorcycle, she doesn't always have to be straight up and down. She can be at an angle riding down the road. So that's a nice feature. When details about this figure were first revealed, a lot of people were concerned that she might be too short, because a lot of people wanted to include her with their Marvel Legends displays. They wanted to know if she would fit in. Would she be too short, or would she be the right size? So, to ease everyone's concerns, I grabbed a couple figures. First we have Scarlet Witch here. And as you can see, Scarlet Witch is a bit taller, but she should be, because Batgirl is a teenager, so Batgirl should be a little bit shorter. So I think that's a fair comparison there. But an even better comparison would be if I grab Spider-Gwen, put them side to side, you will see that they are the same height. So yes, Batgirl would work well in displays with your Marvel Legends figures because she's the same height as some of the other Marvel Legends figures. Okay, with that concern out of the way, let me move on to my final thoughts. When I first saw details about this figure, I was very interested because I've always liked Batgirl and I thought this was a really nice looking figure, but I had never bought a DC Icons figure before, so I wasn't sure what to expect. I knew what Marvel Legends were like, what to expect from them, but I knew nothing about the DC Icons. Pictures looked like she had good articulation, so I, took my chances and pre-ordered it, and now that I've got the figure, I must say that the articulation is fantastic. Her only limiting feature is her head, which doesn't move up and down, just side to side. Other than that, the articulation is just fantastic throughout. I love her Batcycle. I love all her little accessories. The sculpt of the figure is good. All the paint apps, just everything about the figure is excellent. With that, I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope to see you again soon for some more action figure reviews here on the Wolves Den. Until then, thanks for watching.